Hey YouTube, it's Annabelle. So today I'm going to be doing my 32-week pregnancy update. Okay, so today is Saturday, and that makes us 32 weeks and 1 day pregnant today. So that is so very exciting. As of today, we have 55 days-ish until baby number 2 makes his or her appearance. So it's a very, very exciting. The time between now and baby's arrival is getting shorter and shorter, and it's just getting more and more exciting. And with everything that we've had going on the past few months and the things that are going to be going on here in the next couple months, just the time has just been flying by. We are celebrating our last family Christmas day tomorrow. So tomorrow Christmas will be officially kind of over. We are getting together in January with some more family to celebrate Christmas, but we do have a few weeks until that happens. But anyways, so our Christmas celebrating is going to be complete pretty much after tomorrow. So then I'm going to be just getting down to business on my daughter's birthday party, which is the third weekend, I think, of January, something like that. So that is very exciting. Lots of stuff to get ready and prepared for that. Just kind of figuring out where things are going and all that stuff. So that's what I'm going to be working on the next few weeks. But now Christmas is finally going to be over. We're going to be celebrating the new year here just in a couple days. So that is just very exciting too. Brand new year. And it's another step closer to meeting baby number 2. Okay, so anyways, just a few things that happened this week. And I had an appointment yesterday, so I'm going to talk about that too. But anyways, so just a few things that have happened this week. This last weekend I did have several contractions, and I've had several contractions throughout this week. And so I talked to my doctor about it at the appointment that I had yesterday. And again, he's not concerned about it at all. Just means my body is gearing up and getting ready. And we are in the final 2 months of this pregnancy, and it is just very, very exciting. And just with the contractions starting is just awesome. And there have been a couple of contractions that have actually made me stop and just take a minute, but otherwise they're completely just practice contractions. Another thing that has happened this week is I am now moving to a caffeine-free, no beverages with caffeine in them at all, and that started this last Wednesday. So no more caffeine. We did get a box of chocolates from a friend, so I did have some chocolate this week, and chocolate has caffeine in it, so I did have some of that. But so far, no caffeine is doing well, I guess, or I'm doing well with no caffeine. I was kind of worried that I would have headaches and things like that, but that has not happened. I was not overly drinking caffeine and all of a sudden I'm just stopping. I did cut back when I found out that I was pregnant, and now we're just moving to no caffeine, and I've talked about that in the last few videos, so I explain it a little bit more there. But that has actually gone into effect this week. And there's nothing really else to report symptom-wise. I'm still, my acne is still kind of, it's medium-ish. It's not super bad, but it's not super great either. My hair is driving me nuts with the two-tone color. But again, there's nothing I can do about it, or nothing that I want to do about it, so I'm just going to have to deal with it. But otherwise, I have not had any more back pain, and I have changed my sleeping position, which I talked about in my last video. But I'm not having any more back pain, and I'll talk again about that in a little bit. And I have also not had any leg cramps. But one thing that is new is I am again feeling more and more thirsty. I have to have water, must have water, and I know if I don't drink water, because I'm like craving water. So I'm trying to drink as much as possible, and even though I'm drinking as much as possible, I still feel like I need to drink more. I also talked to my doctor about this. He's not concerned about that at all. He just said to just drink some more water, that my body's telling me I need more water, so to drink more. Okay, so on to my appointment that I had yesterday. So I had a new nurse help, like the initial nurse or whatever, before the doctor comes in. There was a new lady there yesterday, and so I now officially know how much I weigh because she told me. The nurses that I've dealt with before, it's always been the same one or two nurses that have been like doing the vital signs and things like that before the doctor comes in. Well, there was a new lady there, and I didn't even think to say, don't tell me. But anyways, so my current weight is 181 pounds. I kind of figured that. I figured that I was about 180. That would have been my guess. My top peak weight with my daughter was 186 pounds, is what is recorded in the record stuff that the hospital or the doctor has. So I'm only 5 pounds away from that, and we still have 8 weeks to go. So that is just a little bit concerning. My doctor, again, is not concerned about my weight at all. So at 181 pounds, and it depends on which number you look at. I weighed 153 pounds, and then in my 2-week wait, I gained 7 pounds. So I was at 160 pounds when I found out that I was pregnant. So from that time, I have gained 21 pounds. And then if you add the 7 pounds onto that afterwards, if you want to include that in there, the 21 plus the 7 pounds is 28 pounds. So I've gained 28 pounds technically from ovulation till like this week, this point. And again, my doctor's not concerned about it at all. I'm a little bit concerned about it just for the fact that I'm only that 5 pounds away from my max weight that I was with my daughter. And granted, that is a like typical number or whatever of weight to gain in a pregnancy, so that's why my doctor's not worried about it. The only thing I'm worried about is that I was actually kind of hoping that I wasn't going to gain that much. But my doctor said that it's very common with second kids to actually gain weight faster and gain more weight. So that made me feel a little bit better, but again, my doctor's not concerned about it. I'm a little bit concerned about it. So as for everything with baby, everything looks great, but there are a couple of things that are different than from past appointments. So the first thing is that I am measuring a week and a half ahead now, and I was for the past quite a few appointments have been measuring 2 weeks ahead. And so now I'm measuring a week and a half ahead. So I'm actually measuring 33 and a half weeks, where I'm actually 32 weeks. So my doctor, like, again, I was just like, so same thing is going to happen that happened with my daughter. We'll get closer and closer and closer to measuring right on at like 39 weeks. And that's what he guessed as well. He guessed that my next appointment I'll be only measuring a week ahead, and then it'll like go down from there. But again, there's no cause for concern. It doesn't mean that baby's not growing the same or anything like that. I'm getting to the point where I will not have any more amniotic fluid. So he said that that's part of the reason why that happens. So again, he's not concerned about it at all. He said everything looks great. Baby was not head down completely at this appointment either. Baby was at an angle. So baby's head is by my left hip. and that's a lot of the reason why my back pain has most likely gone away, and I'm having more pain in my lower abdomen. Like right where my belly curves under, I'm having pain on that left side down there. So that's just where the baby's head is, and baby's back is laying on my right side, and so I'm feeling a lot of kicks and punches on my left side. So if that makes sense. So anyways, so with this appointment, I left this appointment kind of feeling a little bit down compared to last appointments, because my doctor was saying things that I really didn't want to hear, and also things that just are not in my like ideal birth plan for this baby. My doctor was talking about the baby being at an angle, and how if the baby's breached that we are going to do a C-section, and I do not want a C-section. My doctor also talked about inducing labor, and I do not want to be induced this time if I can help it. I was induced with my daughter because my blood pressure went up and it was not coming down, so they did induce. And this time around, I really had my heart set on not being induced. So like one of my doctor's last comments was, be ready to pick a date. And I'm just like, oh, like I felt a little bit like crushed by that. And I don't know, like, and I know my doctor listens to me and what I say and my wishes and all of that stuff, and he's been really working hard on trying to get me a water birth. But at my appointment yesterday, it just seemed like all of my hopes for this like labor and delivery are gonna kind of look just like my last labor and delivery, which I would not change anything. Going back with being induced, having the epidural, the timing and all of that kind of stuff, I have said in past videos I would not change that at all, and I know I can do that again. However, like this one, and I'll talk more about this in my birth plan video, but it seemed like my hopes for this labor and delivery were just crushed. So I left the appointment not feeling 100% great. My husband and I actually went and celebrated our Christmas and New Year's. We went out to eat as a family today. And so that has brought my spirits up quite a bit. And like my husband said, we're not there yet. We don't know how things are going to go. Things could go exactly the same, or they could go completely different. Or baby could come early. Even if they do want to induce, baby could just show up earlier. So a lot of things, like obviously we don't know. So I'm going to just try to not worry about anything. It always just causes like me to kind of stress a little bit when the topic of C-section is like brought up. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now. And I'm not like worried or freaking out or anything. I just feel a little bit down after talking to my doctor yesterday. But anyways, I'm going to do a belly shot, and then that will be it for today. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, let's see. We'll get the shirt down. There we go. Okay, so here is baby. So again, this is where I am feeling on this side. I guess I should face this way. Baby's head is about right here, and this is where I am feeling like pain and things when I go from sitting to standing or standing to sitting. But it's right in here, and I'm feeling all of my kicks and jabs right up in this area. My belly button is right here. Again, there's not even a dip there anymore. So who knows, belly button might pop out. And baby's back is laying right here. Baby's butt is right here right now. So that is the belly. Here is the back. and the boobs. But there is baby belly. But yes, so anyways, so that is everything. But yes, so any questions or comments, leave them below. If you have any advice for not like taking anything that was said the wrong way or anything like that, comforting words would be helpful. But yes, anyways, so that is my 32-week update, and we will see you next year and for my 33-week update. You all have a great day. Bye, guys.